How I learned to make more friends. You know what's harder than waking up at 6 a.m. on a Monday? Admitting you don't have as many friends as you wish you did. I'm not talking about Instagram followers or work buddies who only text when they need something. I'm talking about real friends, the kind who show up, the kind who get your weird jokes, the kind who make life feel less like a to-do list and more like an adventure. So, how did it go from being the person standing awkwardly in the corner at social gatherings to someone who can now confidently say, "Yeah, I've got people"? It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was a mindset, habits, a few awkward moments, and a little bit of courage. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I learned to make more friends, step by step. I'll share what worked, what failed miserably, and what no one tells you about building real connections. And no, you don't have to be outgoing. I wasn't either. Part 1. The realization. Let me start here. For years, I thought being alone meant I was just independent. I convinced myself I didn't need people. But deep down, I was lonely. And loneliness doesn't just hurt emotionally, it messes with your brain. Psychologists say loneliness triggers the same parts of the brain as physical pain. Yeah, your body reacts to loneliness like it just stubbed its toe every single day. That realization hit me hard. I didn't want to need people. But the truth? We're wired for connection. Part 2. The mindset shift. So I had to flip the script in my head. From nobody wants to be friends with me to everyone is waiting for someone to take the first step. Why not me? This wasn't easy. But here's the theory I started to live by. People like people who make them feel good about themselves. Period. You don't need to be the funniest or the smartest person in the room. You just need to be the one who makes others feel seen. So I practiced 3 things. 1. Presence. Actually listening without waiting to talk. 2. Positivity. Not toxic happiness, just being uplifting. 3. Curiosity. Asking genuine questions instead of rehearsing what I was going to say next. Part 3. The awkward beginnings. Let's talk about how I started making friends. Spoiler, it wasn't by waiting around. The first step, I started initiating. Small stuff. Hey, how's your day going? To the barista. Asking someone at work if they wanted to grab lunch. Even commenting on someone's cool jacket. Yes, it felt weird at first. My heart would race. But every time I survived one of those small conversations, my confidence grew. Part 4. Finding friendship zones. Next, I changed where I spent my time. I joined a book club, even though I didn't finish the first 2 books. I started going to the gym at the same time every day. I volunteered at community events. Why? Because consistency breeds familiarity, and familiarity breeds connection. The theory? It's called the mere exposure effect. The more you see someone, the more you like them, even if you don't talk at first. So I stopped chasing deep friendships in one conversation and started planting seeds through repetition. Part 5. The secret ingredient, vulnerability. Here's the part I resisted for so long. If you want deep friendships, you've got to let people see the real you. Not the polished LinkedIn version, the human version. The one who struggles, who's still figuring stuff out. That's the version people connect to. The first time I opened up to someone about feeling stuck in life, they opened up too. That's when a friendship went from surface level to real. Lesson: vulnerability is not weakness. It's the gateway to trust. Part 6. Letting go of expectations. Sometimes I tried too hard. I expected instant results. But not every conversation becomes a connection. Not every connection becomes a friendship. And that's okay. Friendship is like dating. Some people click, some don't. The key is to keep showing up without tying your self-worth to the outcome. Also, I stopped chasing people who weren't reciprocating. If someone's constantly too busy, it's not your job to convince them. Friendship should feel mutual, not like a job interview you're failing. Conclusion. So here's what I learned. Making friends isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, being consistent, being yourself. It's about showing up when it's easier to stay home. It's about risking a little awkwardness for the chance at something real. Today, I have friends who've seen me at my best and worst. Friends I can call at 2 a.m., but I didn't find them by waiting. I found them by becoming the kind of friend I wanted. If you're still watching this, I promise it's possible for you too. Wherever you're starting from, it's never too late to build your people. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because next time I'll be diving into how to keep the friendships you build, even when life gets chaotic. Thanks for watching. And hey, go start that conversation you've been putting off.